Hello and welcome to Let the Light In. My name is Jaya and this is Lightintarot. This is going to be your June 2020 love reading, more towards the end of June, but these readings are really just sort of almost timeless because the energy is flowing from now until the time that you see it. I do personal readings. You can contact me at lightintarot@gmail.com or at Instagram at JayaPapaya. I will put all that info down below. Let's get into your reading. I'm going to be using the Miss Cleo deck and then this handmade deck that I made myself with a few messages, and we're going to be getting some messages from your person. So let's get into it. Hello, Sag. This is your June 2020, sort of mid-June love reading. I'm just burning a little Palo Santo. I did a simple connection spread for you guys and the person that you're connecting with. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading. If you would like a private, I do offer personal readings. All that info is below. But let's get into your reading. So, just first off, the song that I got for you guys while I was sort of channeling was Camera's Good Ones Go Interlude by Drake. I would look up that song, but it's sort of two songs in one. And the first song is about someone who's kind of in a relationship, or they're talking about how things aren't necessarily what they seem. You could be in a third-party situation and just or you could kind of be crushing on someone from afar, thinking about someone either that you know or you don't know. And I'm getting the vibe that they could be with someone at this time, or you may think that they're with someone, or you're just kind of unsure. But I think the message for you is that things aren't what they seem. There's definitely, oh, the moon is here as well. I was just going to say there's definitely some moon energy about this person. It could also be that they kind of put up a facade that they're super sort of together and happy and that they're fine. This could be someone that moved away from you and they're putting on the facade that like they're perfectly fine, but that's not necessarily the truth. I would listen to the song and tell me in the comments what message you sort of got about it, but let's go ahead and get into the cards. So for your energy, you had the Star. This is a card about sort of being in the right place in the right time. It's the wish card thing sort of coming to you, but I'm also seeing this as you being put through some sort of healing right now. Kind of a purging of emotions. I think this is also about like alchemy, because if you look at this person pouring water into the stream, you can see the flowers sort of blooming around them. So I think that if this is someone from the past and they hurt you, this is a card about you kind of going through the healing process and growing and building sort of your own garden, your own paradise. If this is someone that you don't know and you just happen to kind of be on your own right now, I think this is talking about you sort of putting energy in yourself and mending and tending to your own garden and your own life and your own abundance. The energy of the person that you're going to be connecting with, this is for the next romantic person that comes into your life, whether it's someone you know or you don't know, is the Knight of Coins. So I'm kind of seeing you almost manifesting this person, but not on purpose. If this is someone from the past, I think you putting that energy into yourself, if you can see how that stream almost connects and it flows and it goes into this Knight of Coins card, it's sort of calling this person in, especially if this is someone who wasn't necessarily great towards you in the past. I think your focus on yourself is pulling them back in, and they are going to be coming in and making an offer towards you because you're putting an offer towards yourself. This also, to me, you could be doing some sort of like, if not grounding work, you could be doing some sort of spell work where you're really focused on healing yourself. If you're not, I would say look into some sort of like spiritual baths and like aura cleansing baths. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you guys that. How you feel about this person? You got the Three of Cups. So you definitely could think that either they're seeing other people or that you just see them as this sort of happy-go-lucky person. But I'm really getting that you could be dealing with an earth sign. We've got earth, we've got water, and a little bit of air here, and a little bit of fire. But they could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But they could just sort of take on that energy of especially if it's a masculine. I know earth sign men are very preoccupied with sort of money and work and status and stuff like that. So they could come off as this really happy, sort of everything's good with me person if this is not a third party. And that could be the way that you kind of see them. But I think the truth to them is that they are not as together as they seem, if that makes any sense. How they feel about you, they got the moon. So this person definitely has a secret side to them, and I think that they think that you see through it. They almost feel like you're that moon, kind of like looking down on them and illuminating everything. And I think they try really hard to come off as this Knight of Coins towards you, or at least that's the light that they want you to see them in. But they almost feel like you see them as their lower self, if that makes any sense. Overall energy of the connection, you have the Six of Staffs. So this is a card about victory. This is a card about sort of doing what it takes to get things done and persevering. I am seeing that this person is going to be coming towards you, but for whatever reason, their action towards you is the Six of Cups. In the traditional deck, this talks about sort of like a past life relationship or something, or like sort of like a childlike connection. But in this deck, this is the Miss Cleo deck, the Six of Cups almost looks like someone sort of, I don't know how to explain it. I'm getting a vibe here of sort of taking advantage with this card. If you see the way that this person's like taking their cup and they're leaving and leaving this person feeling sort of deserted. If this is someone from the past, they could have made you feel emotionally sort of neglected like this, which is why you possibly started pouring emotion into yourself. But I think that this person, just because they're dealing with their own stuff and their own issues, they may have an issue with sort of being an emotionally reliable person, and they could look to other people a lot to sort of fill up their cup. Whether this is someone you know or someone that you're going to meet, I would just be a little bit wary. I don't know why all the past readings have been like an energy of being a little bit cautious about how you, well, we're in a Venus retrograde, so that makes sense, especially if this is someone coming back from the past. Yeah, they could sort of use relationships as a way to numb, or a way to indulge in emotions that they're scared to approach on their own, if that makes any sense. The message that you got from Spirit was the Nine of Swords. So this talks about anxiety and pressures and things like that. So if you are taking time right now to sort of indulge and focus on yourself and your own healing, I would say that if this person comes towards you, make sure they're not coming to like bring you any sort of burdens or anything like that, especially since they see you as the person that sort of sees through their facade. And I think as a way to compensate for that, sorry, it's so early, as a way to compensate for that, they could possibly almost like withhold their emotions from you in a way, is what I'm seeing. But the Angel Romance cards you got were stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You also got you deserve love, you are lovable, and flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So I think if this is someone who did leave you in the past or like walk away, the overall message is, again, that they did that because of their own issues. This was a similar vibe to the Leo reading I just did. You might want to check that out if you're dealing with a Leo. But I think that this person really does have feelings towards you. Even if this is a new person that you're going to be meeting, they could be coming off as sort of the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is the slowest moving knight. A little bit cold, a little bit guarded, especially I'm seeing with that that gold band around his heart or around his upper chest, and that's your heart chakra, and yellow represents our solar plexus, which is our ego and things like that. So this person could kind of shield themselves with ego because they're scared of being vulnerable, but I do think they actually have feelings towards you. And then these channeled messages I got were I stalk your social media, love, and family. So again, there are two stories here. If this is someone who you are kind of crushing on from afar and you see their life as being perfect and you think that maybe they either have a family, or they have, and energy is fluid, so this can be vice versa, whether you're dealing with a masculine or feminine. But if you think that they're with someone and that they seem like they're super happy, I think that the message is that's a facade. And if this is a new person that you haven't met, or someone coming back from the past that isn't with a third party, I just think it's saying that they do actually have feelings for you, even if they come off a little bit like this. And the reason that they come off like this is because of this Nine of Swords energy. They carry a lot of burdens and they don't process their emotions. Instead, they focus on the 3D and the material and money and things like that. And I think it leaves you feeling a little bit like this isn't balanced, or like you're the only one giving. So I would just be wary of that. But overall, I think this person definitely does have feelings for you. And it's okay to explore it a little bit, whether this is someone coming or someone going. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a personal, again, all that info is down below. Please subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. Like, comment, share this video. I will be posting more monthlies, weeklies, and pick of cards. I love you guys. Again, you can follow me on Instagram at Jaya Papaya. And that will be below too. Love you. Bye.